Well, wrestling fans. Well, excuse me.
You drinking on the job?
After a show we just got done watching, Jason Cole. Yes, I'm gonna have to take a drink of Mountain Dew after a Survivor Series like that.
It's me, Jason Cole. I'm back.
Welcome to the Survivor Series 2021 review. This is Webby alongside the broadcast journalist, commentator, color commentator, Jason Cole of Backyard Beatdown.
Survival Series, baby. It's a tradition, a Thanksgiving tradition.
Yes, that's what you're used to. And did it all sum up for you? Did it sum up to be this Thanksgiving week tradition for you, Jason?
It was, and I tell you, it brings back a lot of memories, I have to say that much.
Oh, it did, didn't it? Well, I tell you what it did for me, anyway. It was a little predictable, but kind of disappointing, honestly.
Well, it wasn't that disappointing. It was okay. It was a lot of action, a lot of jam-packed action. Of course, you can't. They started it out pretty good. They had the pre-show.
Well, yes, they did have the pre-show, and you say they started out pretty good. I think
I'm personally positive.
Yeah, you're trying to do all this power of positivity, but I think wrestling fans, they started off pretty crappy with the way they ended. Damian Priest versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, I like how they've been showing Damian Priest's side of being ruthless and mean and breaking things, but
that guitar distracted in the match.
But look, this would have been a perfect matchup for Damian Priest to go over here and get some momentum continuing on Monday Night Raw. What do you think?
That was a distraction. That guitar there in that match.
Well, it was, and he took care of it by smashing it over Boog's head and
Boogs.
Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, they got a taste of it, didn't they? But that, I tell you,
clearly he's getting he got a good kick out of
I just
match.
Never seen a distraction like that before. Good grief!
And then of course, Survivor Series kicked off with, quite frankly, I understand why they put it in the opening contest, but I was a little surprised that they did. It started off with a person you bow down to every time she comes out on TV. Charlotte Flair taking on the man, big time Bex, two belt Bex, whatever they want to call her these days. Becky Lynch. Look,
the man,
Becky Lynch victorious. Pretty good contest, I'm going to be honest.
It wasn't. No, the victory was a false victory.
Well, yes, it was a screw finish, but look.
Charlotte never cheats in her matches, the queen.
But you are so full of crap.
13-time ladies champion.
Would you stop?
Woo! Well, anyway. But yeah, she is amazing. She was ripped off tonight, but she was amazing. And she was a good sportsman afterwards. So she didn't try to do anything.
Okay. Well, with that being said, Charlotte loses in the opening matchup of Survivor Series. Becky Lynch wins. No build to Becky Lynch taking on Liv Morgan on Monday Night Raw. No interference. No appearance by Liv Morgan in the opening matchup. No build to it whatsoever. Really disappointing if you ask me. But look.
They wasn't building what was supposed to be building.
But look.
They don't have Becky matches.
Speaking of Liv Morgan, we're just going to get this out of the way real quick. All right. The women's traditional Survivor Series 5-on-5 elimination tag team matchup. Look, if WWE hadn't shown us before that they really care too much about Liv Morgan and some of their competitors, and that it's only the Sasha Banks, Charlotte, EST of the WWE,
EST,
so on and so forth. If it's not just their show, look,
yeah,
tonight, the 2021 Survivor Series showed us because Becky Lynch was victorious in her matchup. Liv Morgan wasn't even one of the sole survivors for Team Raw in the women's traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series matches. And this is the woman you have, the number one contender, going up against Becky Lynch sometime in the future? No. Bianca Belair was the sole survivor. Jason Cole, what do you think about all this?
Well, not to put down diva matches, but
it had no build whatsoever to
isn't really
what they're doing on Raw.
Whether they do or not, I mean,
no. And speaking of all this, and I hate to just interrupt you.
No, I'm sure you do.
I know I don't. But speaking of all this, look, they clearly tonight was trying to make it seem like Raw is the A show, because Monday Night Raw did win quite a few matches tonight.
Well, Monday Night Raw is overrated because SmackDown's better.
Everybody thinks SmackDown's better, Jason.
That's right, including me, Jason Cole. So, but we're talking about diva matches or women. I mean, come on now. We know that these matches are just, kind of dull unless Charlotte's in it. And that's just the truth. If Charlotte is not in these diva matches, boring.
Well, speaking of a match that they could have done something with, and in reality, they just used it to have Omos just toss everybody over the top rope and have a bunch of filler time.
That's a big man.
And that was the Rock's honoring The Rock in a Elimination Battle Royal 25-man over the top rope.
A classic Battle Royal.
You can say that all you want to.
It was
not.
classic.
That Battle Royal matchup, that Battle Royal contest, look.
I compare it
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say exactly what I said this past Friday, which was, I can understand them doing something like this if it was for Andre the Giant. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, what did it do? It's a staple for WrestleMania. What was Andre the Giant in? He was in Battle Royals. Did he rarely lose a Battle Royal? Absolutely. He always won. Now, Jason, doing this for The Rock?
Hey, he's a big... Don't start, he's a big
Stupid. It's a Battle Royal.
Yes, it is. And I compare it to the Battle Royal WrestleMania 2.
Oh my God.
But it reminded me of the Battle Royal in WrestleMania 2. Except, we had Andre the Giant then, and then we had a new giant that's making his footprints known in the WWE. And Omos. Well, anyway, Omos the Giant made his very clear that he was the modern day equivalent to Andre the Giant. It was a classic battle royal. I enjoyed it because I like classic battle royals and had one in a while. And I think it was very unique to have one. And it just, The Rock deserves to be honored. It was his 25th anniversary of his debut on Survivor Series.
No.
No.
I am not saying that they should not have done something.
Battle Royal was classic.
Something for The Rock. That Battle Royal? No.
Great.
They could have done better.
It was
Now,
great.
The Usos took on RK Bro. In which the Bloodline, and WWE has done this in the past, they have kind of tried to tease that the Bloodline was cracking and the Bloodline was going to lose and fall apart and stuff like that. So they had RK Bro victorious in a pretty good contest. Quite frankly, that RKO out of nowhere, we've seen a lot of the RKOs out of nowhere in predictable fashion, but I kind of like the way they pulled that one off when he hit the splash and hit the RKO at the same time.
Come on now, you have these ridiculous, stupid, these two people, Randy Orton and Bro Man or whatever his name is. Whatever, they are a mixed match team. They don't even go together. They don't even have the same style of wrestling together. I like Randy Orton on his own, but with this Bro idiot, come on, they don't even look like they take. And you have a dominant tag team of the Bloodline that's been tag team for quite a while in the WWE, a veteran tag team that works together and has a very good. And they lose to RK Bro. Come on, bro. That's ridiculous. I think it was a ridiculous match, and I think the wrong people won that particular tag team competition. And the Usos of the Bloodline, they should have won it tonight. And I think it was just...
Well, you have been known to be a fan of Roman Reigns and Charlotte for quite some time. And if it's not those two, then you might as well just get out of Jason Cole's way because you're just not interested in them.
I mean, come
on. Since the Usos are associated with Roman Reigns right now, it does make sense that...
What don't make sense is why would you team up a veteran wrestling superstar that's won the belt more than 10 times with some goofy butt idiot that didn't even have no shoes on?
Hey, look.
Looked like a sofa reject.
Don't pay any attention to him because
we
all know that Riddle and Randy Orton is one of the most interesting aspects that Monday Night Raw has right now. And when Randy Orton does eventually break up and hit the RKO and turn on Riddle, it's going to make for a good contest. Honestly, I could see it happen, that particular matchup happening at WrestleMania. You can see the cracks already on Monday nights.
Bro.
But we're not talking about Monday Night Raw right now. We're talking about the Survivor Series. Bro.
Just had a stroke, bro.
Okay. Well, that's weird. Anyway. So, then we have the men's traditional Survivor Series 5 on 5. And look, it doesn't surprise me one bit what happened here. Not one bit. Because what happened? Seth Rollins won. And Seth Rollins, as much as people like Big E,
Big Easy.
Big E days as the WWE champion, I see are numbered. Honestly, if they want to make the that pay-per-view that's on January 1st actually mean something, have the title change there. Have Seth Rollins capture the title on January 1st. Save the title shot. Save the match till then. Build that matchup from now till January 1st. Quite frankly, they could do that with several different ones. But knowing WWE, they'll probably have a few title matches in between here and their pay-per-view. Seeing as how they don't have their pay-per-view scheduled between now and January.
You're talking about a running joke. Seth Rollins is the biggest running joke in the WWE. What a equivalent idiot. He's a running joke. And I mean, hell, can you take that man seriously? I never could stand Seth Rollins. He's way overrated. I don't know where he got that jacket and what red bear he killed to get it, but he needs to wear something else to the ringside. That's pathetic.
Well, I know you don't like him, but quite frankly, this men's traditional 5-on-5 matchup was booked. Whoever booked this match did really bad. Now, look.
You know what I mean, man?
Look, had 2-3 countouts. Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley got counted out. I mean, it was just utterly ridiculous.
Now he is like a human being. He is like a machine.
Kevin Owens got counted out. I mean, it was countouts left and right.
Kevin Owens. OK, is that what he? KO?
KO
stands for quack.
Stands for quack.
Quack Oreo. I don't know.
Well, as long as we have that out.
He's lost a little bit of weight though.
Yes,
but he used to be one of my favorites at one time.
And of course, then we have the main event, in which we saw Roman Reigns take on Big E, in which we already know what happened. You know, any pay-per-view, any match that Roman Reigns is in right now, it's almost a formality. He's going to walk out victorious.
Who?
Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, the big dog.
I guarantee he'll keep it through Mania.
He probably will. He is a part of the bloodline where the champions are born. And they're the puppies of the bloodline.
Right.
Big dog.
But it was a good contest. I mean, but that's all that we came to expect out of this match. For us to see a good matchup. For it not to be watered down and lazy booked. But we expected a good matchup, and that's what we got, and we knew who was going to win. If Big E won, everybody would be on here complaining right now. They would be complaining. But
they say he has a brother named Big G, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Right.
Okay,
But anyway, wrestling fans, that was pretty much Survivor Series.
And but I was disappointed that Gobbledygook wasn't on there.
Oh yeah, and Vince McMahon lost his big egg.
Vince McMahon.
And apparently he's going to be there on Raw tomorrow. That's what they were teasing. So
and he said that was
we have that to look forward to tomorrow night.
It's worth $1 million.
$1 million, $100 million, and back to $1 million. I don't think they can make
Rock
up
has $7 in his pocket.
But anyway, wrestling fans, before we go, Jason Cole, you want to do a little bit of plugging?
For Backup Beatdown?
Backyard Beatdown, your channel.
I don't have a
everything.
channel. My friend Jason Funny has a channel. I'm Jason Cole.
All right, Jason Funny.
And my friend Jason Funny has a channel entitled KGLW42 Productions, and they're almost reaching 100,000 subscribers. So I need you to subscribe.
Take the 1,000 off.
Hashtag KGLW42. You know what I mean, Burns?
So go and check out Jason Funny's channel today.
That's right.
And don't forget to become a
Much
subscriber
appreciated.
today to this channel. Hit that subscribe button down below. Leave me a big thumbs up and comment. And of course, until I see you again, catch you on the other side.
Keep it in the backyard.